All right, so they've taken the last 2 months, actually almost 3 months off of like consistent training for something. Prior to July, this past July, I was going on like 2 years of just competitions, some other meets, things like that. And kind of burnt myself out at the end of July in some aspect. It is, I think a meet in June, a meet in July, and then like one other event and then a photo shoot in July. And so it honestly just kind of burned me out a little bit. And so I just kind of taken it pretty easy for the last 12 weeks or so. But now I'm getting back into the swing of things. Just sharing some of the stuff that I've been going to be doing for my training. So did 515 for 6 total reps on deadlift today. Tried to knock out in one set, but it was only set of 4 instead of 2. The structure that I'm really following, honestly, I've followed this structure for 3 or 4 years now. Shout out to Dan Bell, the best powerlifter in the world. He's provided me a program that is just too common sense to not do. It's simple, gets the job done, it makes you stronger. But anyways, starting out, going off of honestly just a 585 max on my dead. Probably have more than that in my tank, but just trying to start at a point where it'll allow me to maintain not perfect form, but pretty good form. So over the next 12 weeks, I can start building up to what I was at, or maybe beyond that. Biggest take-home point on all this is take breaks. Give your body breaks. Give your mind breaks. You're going to come back probably less strong than you are, maybe less conditioned than you are, but at the end of the day, your body and your brain needs that. So take time to chill, take time to relax. Then when you're ready mentally, get back in the gym, put the work in, and have fun with it. That's the most important thing as well. All right, so that video was from Saturday, did my deadlifts, recap. Monday this week, did what's called Hell Day. Back and biceps and core, at least 5 sets of 10 to even upwards of 20 repetitions per set. I mean, grip strength, forearms, biceps, lats, core, I mean, it all gets just destroyed, and I love it. I know I got a sick mind, but Tuesday, which was yesterday, did pause squats. So every Tuesday, it'll be either a deficit deadlift or a pause squat, all beltless here on those days. And I mean, you're not doing a lot of weight on those, but man, when you work your positioning, you work the correct form, you really, really hammer your core, you really hammer the positions to where, for me anyways, the bottom of the squat used to be my weakest point. Sometimes it might be my strongest now in some circumstances. And then deadlifts, I pull sumo, so conventional. Deficit, I mean, I'm really able to target my weak areas and not having to pull or squat real heavy. So it's really nice to challenge myself without having to have that intensity too high. In addition to the Tuesdays with the squats and the deads, leg curls, leg extensions, leg presses, calf raises, some other core work, some other various exercises, but typically same thing as the Hell Day, 5 sets minimum, depends on where you're at in the training. 10 sets is what I did yesterday for leg curls and leg extensions of 15 repetitions. It's boring. It's not cool, it's not flashy, but it's what gets the job done. It's how people, it's tried and true over decades of weight training for people over many, many years. So keep it simple, stupid. It's a big principle that I live by. You don't need anything flashy to see the success. But yeah, it's kind of a little update of my training. I'll continue to try and update a little bit more as I go through my workouts. I know I haven't hit a bench day or a heavy squat day yet. But yeah, I'll share that as I continue to go through this. And if you've watched this far, just give me a thumbs up or something, you know? Let me know you're watching. We're all in this together. Say bye.